Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here for race 2 of the GT4 series at Catalonia. We just caught race 1 at Autopolis. It was rather exciting, especially for the 2nd, 3rd and 4th between Thingamajig, Talleyrand and JTX. There was nothing in it. Homesick easily won. Well, not easily won, he had quite a battle in the beginning, but as soon as he got past Cthulhu, I think, and JTX, he was away. So here we are at race 2 with the GT4s. Skyjacker missed first round, and he's here in his Toyota, Braun GP Toyota, looking very nice. The grid is the reverse of the championship, so it's pretty much the reverse of what they finished in race 1. So 7th on the grid is Homesick in his Jaguar. In 6th is Talleyrand with a new livery for the Ferrari. On 5th spot is Thingamajig in the Aston Martin. In 4th spot, JTX in his Dodge Viper. In 3rd, Kale in his Porsche. 2nd spot is Koikarp in the Bugatti, and on the front row, on the front position, is Pat in the Merc. Cthulhu doesn't look like he was here for this round. Let me just get out of the car, and then we'll get off for 15 minutes racing around the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix layout. So just sit back and enjoy some racing goodness. Here we go. So we're watching that. There's rubbish in it. So there we go. The lights are green. Are they not green? Something on. Oh, I thought the lights looked like they were already green. It looked like a bit of a pause before they went, but Pat's gone. He's got off the grid first. Koikarp is in 2nd. Ahead of Kale, ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand had made a great start, didn't he? Oh no, Homesick. Homesick's having a fantastic start. The outside there, no. Yes, he's got it. Well, he was already ahead of Talleyrand, and no, he was behind Talleyrand and Thingamajig, I apologise. So yeah, Homesick has made a great start. Pat and Kale dicing for the lead. Pat's on the outside, Kale's through. Kale's through for the lead of the race. Pat's down to 2nd, Homesick's into 3rd. Koikarp is in 4th. Talleyrand 5th, but it looks like Skyjacker's just getting past Talleyrand. He's up the outside of him on the tight right-hander. Talleyrand's going to maintain that. No. Looks like, yes, Skyjacker's in 4th. God, was Talleyrand. It's just tucked in. Where's Skyjacker gone? Skyjacker's ahead of Koikarp. Skyjacker's gone up to 3rd. That's amazing. So, Kale 1st, Pat 2nd, Skyjacker up to 3rd, Koikarp 4th, Homesick's dropped down to 5th, ahead of JTX who's in 6th, Talleyrand is in 7th, no, Thingamajig is in 7th, Talleyrand is in 8th, but it looks like he's coming back at Thingamajig. So these two didn't have the best start, and there he goes. Talleyrand goes ahead of Thingamajig. We're just ahead of Pat. Kale leading, Skyjacker in 2nd. Homesick's got back up to 3rd ahead of Koikarp and JTX. Let's have a look how that was done. So we can see Homesick behind Koikarp and Skyjacker. Sorry, he wasn't behind JTX. And he just... Oh, late brakes. We have a bit of a lag, but yeah, late brakes up the inside. Oh, Pat going really slowly around the outside of him there. And there we go. So Homesick is in 3rd, Koikarp is in 4th, ahead of JTX in the Dodge Viper. Talleyrand racing, Pat's gone off, Pat's gone wide. Talleyrand and Thingamajig managed to get past him, not quite. Thingamajig's still racing, no. Now Thingamajig's got past Pat. recovering Pat now. Kale leading. After the first lap, Skyjacker, he's got Homesick right behind him. Homesick's looking for a move. He's up already, but Skyjacker's got that inside line around this tight right, into the left. No, Homesick's made it stick. Homesick's got it. Homesick's got the place. Ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker coming back. Let's have a little Incarnus, because that looks awesome. So sat in car with Skyjacker on the second lap of Catalunya, following Homesick. Kale's up the road a little bit with late brakes into the corner. Can we make it stick? Yes, Skyjacker, head of Homesick. Coming around to the left. He's there, ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien won't let him rest though. It looks like Koi Carp is just about to... No, JTX a little further back than I thought. JTX was just overtaking Koi Carp, but no. Whoa! JTX lost the back end in a big way. My word, poor JTX. He's right gone shuffled to the back now. Pat's gone ahead of him. There's Thingamajig in 6th, Talleyrand in 5th, Koi Carp 4th. Still racing, Homesick and Skyjacker. Skyjacker's just putting it in the right places to stop Homesick being able to get a good run out of the corners. Meanwhile, Kale's pulling away from this pair. Up ahead as they're racing each other, giving Koi Carp half a chance to catch them up. Skyjacker's taking up a lot of pressure from the Alien right now. We'll see about... keep pressing that right. So sat in car with Homesick Alien, chasing the Supra, Toyota Supra of Skyjacker. We're virtually bumper to bumper. We're looking for the marker board. There's the 3, there's the 2. I'm going to brake just before the 1. Skyjacker's got a bit of wheel spin there. Is it brake or traction? But there, Homesick's really breathing down his neck now. Homesick's virtually in the back seat of that Toyota. He's looking up the inside. It's a hard corner to make a move at. They're both on the curbs. They're so close, the tight corner. They're braking. Oh, it felt like there was a knock there. I heard a bang somewhere, but no, there's no one near Homesick. Homesick is all over the back of Skyjacker. In the distance there, we can see Koi Carp being caught by Talleyrand. See, Talleyrand definitely is catching up with Koi Carp. And we can't really cut away from this battle at the moment because there is nothing in it between these two. They are bumper to bumper racing for second place. Meanwhile, Cal up ahead did the fastest lap on the second lap with a 53.518. Skyjacker did a 53.9. Homesick did a 53.9 also. A little bit faster than Skyjacker's. I was going to go behind these pair. You can see Koi Carp and Talleyrand just in the distance there, racing each other. Well, not quite racing each other yet, but Talleyrand does look like he's catching up with Koi Carp. But I daren't cut away from this at the moment. I think we should get back in the Alien's car. Down the straight. I think he's going to try and make his move into the first corner. He's in the toe. He's got a better drive out of that last corner. Looked like he gave Skyjacker a bit of a bump draft there. Yes, definitely some bump drafting going on. I think they may be trying to work to catch up Kale maybe together. Who knows? At this point in the race, we're only 6 minutes into a 15-minute race, and Kale has pulled away a little bit, so maybe Homesick wants Skyjacker to tow him up to the back of Kale. It's very clever racing. Can't sit in the car all day, so looks like this Skyjacker's pulled a little bit of breathing space away from Homesick Alien there, so we can... Oh no, Koi Carp's down into 6th. Let's see what happened here. Oh, gone a bit too far, but there we can see Talleyrand's catching up Koi Carp. Koi Carp in 4th, Talleyrand just breathing down his neck. Oh no, there you go. Koi Carp went a little bit wide, Talleyrand got through, and so did Thingamajig. JTX 7th, Just coming up to... No. So up ahead, Kale, Skyjacker. Skyjacker, was he ahead of Homesick? No, I'm sure we saw Homesick get past him, so it looks like another move's been made, has it? No? No, I said Skyjacker had got a bit of breathing space, hadn't I? Sorry, I apologise. This was the problem, I thought, with doing it on replays. And if I get confused, I could start rewinding the whole race to try and work out where my confusion lies. But no, Skyjacker was ahead of Homesick. Talleyrand now ahead of Thingamajig. Thingamajig's not letting Talleyrand get away. Talleyrand's last lap was a 53.951. And Thingamajig's was a 54.0, so barely anything between them, but the race really is for second place between Homesick Alien and Skyjacker. And Homesick Alien will not let Skyjacker get away. This is an immense race between these two. There's nothing in it. Skyjacker's having, Homesick's having another look. Oh, Skyjacker's gone out wide. That could have cost him. He's all over the curves. Homesick looks a bit cleaner coming out the chicane, carrying a bit more speed down the straight. He might be able to make it stick in the first corner this time. He's grabbing all the toe he can get. He's trying to get as much speed down the straight, carry into the first corner. They're alongside each other now. Homesick must be just slightly ahead. Has he made it stick? Ooh, is he late? There's Braun, Skyjacker coming right behind him. It looks like Homesick has made a great move there. Started from right at the very end of the last lap, but there, Skyjacker's not letting him get away. Shall I have a look at what the interior of the Braun looks like? I mean, the... Oh, Skyjacker's coming up the inside of Homesick. Skyjacker's retaking it. No, Homesick's still there. They're alongside each other. It was the wrong time to come in the car. No, there, Homesick is on the inside, keeping on. But has Homesick gone out wide? No. So Homesick in the Jaguar, just ahead of Skyjacker in the Toyota. These two have been racing for at least 3 laps. That's been crazy. Meanwhile, Kale done the fastest lap of 52.808. You can see the guys, Homesick and Skyjacker, just in the background, so it's not all done and dusted. We're 9 minutes into this race. Homesick ahead of Skyjacker, got a bit more breathing space. Looks like Talleyrand is getting Thingamajig for company. Thingamajig's getting closer to Talleyrand. Thingamajig's last lap was his fastest, was a 1:53.449. Talleyrand's lap was a 54.4. Yeah, so there was nearly... Talleyrand was nearly a second slower than Thingamajig on that last lap. Koikart still holding off JTX. We saw Koikart go wide in the corner. JTX caught right up with him, but no, he hasn't got past. Koikart's holding him off, that Dodge Viper. Behind JTX, Pat's not too far behind these guys either. If they have a little coming together, Pat's going to be right there to pick up the pieces. So JTX going into the first corner. Kale's still leading. Homesick is second. Skyjacker is third. Talleyrand fourth. Thingamajig fifth. Koikart in sixth. JTX seventh. And Pat in eighth. But there goes JTX. He's looking up the inside, but it puts him on the outside for this next corner. So, but JTX is showing ahead of Koikart. He's made it stick. Another great move. But there's Koikart coming back at him through the long sweeping right. Can he outbrake him into the tight right hand? No. So, great move from JTX. Kale still leading the race by quite some margin now. Homesick ahead of Skyjacker. A little bit of breathing space. Oh, I left that up again. Sorry, I do apologise. We're 11 minutes virtually into this race, but looks like Skyjacker's coming back at Homesick. Behind them, Talleyrand and Thingamajig. There's nothing in it. 1:53.741 for Thingamajig on the last lap. Talleyrand did a 53.9, so Thingamajig just a couple of tenths faster than Talleyrand. He might catch him up by the end of the race if Thingamajig can keep up into the 53s. Homesick now, still leading. Well, Kale's leading, but leading Skyjacker. There's nothing to call between these two. Now they're wide. Kale. He's got a phenomenal pace going on. Late 52s, early 53s. The fastest guy out there. He's got the fastest lap with a 52.808. He's quite a way ahead of Homesick. Homesick, oh no, Homesick's got a penalty. But I do believe these are the old rules that VRC used to use, Virtual Racers Club used to use, where I think you can just bleed down your penalties in corners rather than spending them on the start straight. But even so, even with Homesick bleeding down 0.4 of a second, that's got to help Skyjacker. Skyjacker's already virtually on his bumper, so he'll be pleased to see the big red numbers above Homesick's car. Back in the background, Talleyrand's still maintaining that distance from Thingamajig. It's a bit of a stalemate back there. I think they're both waiting. Well, I think Thingamajig is hoping that Talleyrand makes a mistake. Thingamajig's last lap was a 154.0. Talleyrand was a 154.0. So yes, there's virtually nothing in it between these two. Behind Thingamajig, JTX. He's pulled away from Koi Carp. His fastest lap is a 53.743. Koi Carp's fastest lap was a 54.6, and Pat's fastest lap 55.9. So up ahead then, Kale is coming round. There's 13 minutes left of this race, so this could be his last lap, everyone's last lap, maybe. Homesick still ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker is not making no impact on Homesick. He's trying his might. He did a 53.6 on his last lap. He did a 54.2 on this lap. Homesick did a 54.4. So, oh no, Talleyrand and Thingamajig really look a lot closer, but no, it must have been in just the straight making them look closer. 54.3 for Thingamajig on his last lap, and Talleyrand did a 54.0, so Talleyrand's pulled a few tenths out on Thingamajig there. Here we go, Skyjacker on one last push, because it could be the last lap. Get that ready on the pause so it doesn't catch me out like last time. So yes, Skyjacker definitely on a push here on Homesick on this that is the last lap. 14 minutes, and Skyjacker sitting right up behind Homesick, looking for a way past, but Homesick will plant that car on every apex to stop Skyjacker coming past. There's some awesome looking cars in this league, it has to be said, and that Brawn is one of them. Oh, Skyjacker's got a penalty. Homesick's shed his. Kale looks like he's just coming round. It's near the end of the lap, 5 seconds left. I don't think he's going to get across the line. I think I'm going to have to hover over the pause button. And here we go, we see Kale coming around the last corner. To take the checkered flag for his first win of the GT4 series. Fantastic. Homesick coming round in second, closely followed by Skyjacker. Man, these two had a race. Second and third, Skyjacker. Talleyrand fourth, Thingamajig fifth. JTX is coming round for sixth. A little bit way back from them, with Koi Carp in seventh. And Pat just coming round the chicane to finish in 8th position. So that was a fantastic race. There's your... Oh God, that's terrible. That's your winner, Kale. There you go, that's a bit better. That's your winner, Kale. He dominated this race pretty much. He didn't have to fight too many people. from beginning to end. It was his race with a great pace, as you can see by his lap count. 53. The slowest he went was a 54.1. So a phenomenal win. Homesick had an amazing race with Skyjacker to and fro in. Skyjacker, who finished in third, had an amazing start from the back of the grid. He was virtually in third by the first or second corner, so he had got an amazing launch with that Supra. In fourth, Talleyrand. We saw pretty much a dull race for Thingamajig and Talleyrand, just followed each other around. I don't think it felt like that while they were driving. They were doing a great pace. Talleyrand couldn't rest for 1 second. Thingamajig kept him honest all the way through. So JTX and the Dodge Viper finishing 6th. Koikap was holding 4th for the longest time until he went out wide, and Pat finished in 8th. So that was race 2 at Catalunya for the GT4s in the This Is Racing series. Thank you for joining me. I was Rod Stiffington, your audio presenter. Keep an eye out for other VRC This Is Racing things. They just pop up randomly like these last 2, and I will catch you next time. Thank you for watching.